What's up, y'all? This is Jessica Babbington. I am here today at Piedmont HealthCare's Eterna Aesthetics with the fabulous Dr. Naomi Simon. Thank you so much for having us here today.
My pleasure. Thank you for coming.
This place is amazing.
Thank you.
It is really like no other medical space I have ever seen.
Thank you. I agree.
Yes, yes. So tell me a little bit about the inspiration of this unique and new part of your practice.
So I opened my practice here in Mooresville in 2010, graduating from residency, coming down from Ann Arbor, Michigan. In residency as a medical dermatologist, we train mostly in medical dermatology, but we also have some training in cosmetic related medical treatments. And so things like, Botox and Dysport, which you have to mention both brand names. Injectable fillers, laser treatments, chemical peels, all that fun stuff that's not quite to the level of full-blown plastic surgery.
Right.
I've practiced cosmetic dermatology alongside of medical dermatology for a long time, and over the years kind of organically assembled the team that's here now. Basically, as we grew our medical practice and we added more medical providers, the cosmetic side of the practice also grew.
Right.
That's an important part of the field of dermatology, because in dermatology
Absolutely.
We're treating the skin. It's a visible organ, the largest organ. And if you treat medically something like cystic acne, which can leave people with really bad scars,
Right.
but you don't also treat the scars, then you haven't, in my opinion, you haven't really fully treated the person to where they feel whole again and they feel cured, they feel great about themselves, they have good self-esteem back. And that goes for lots of different skin diseases, as well as just making people feel confident in their skin if they're gonna go out and live their life and feel the best they can feel about themselves.
Right.
And so we've just have this wonderful team of experts who's been doing this for a very long time. And all have the same kind of philosophy, which is we want to treat patients so they feel confident, because that's when you look beautiful, and not make everybody look like some cookie cutter version of beauty that's out there.
Right. It speaks to how important it is for you to create this kind of family here of the providers that you have hand selected over time, and that maybe God has led you to create this environment. And I think that it's just really, really beautiful what you've done.
Yes, I would agree with you. So we started imagining what it would be like to come into a beautiful spa-like space where you could get like really medical quality care. I love spas. I've been to spas like all over the world. I'm kind of like with Reese Witherspoon, like in Legally Blonde, spas are my mothership. And so, we started to imagine what would this look like, and we thought, wow, wouldn't it be a cool concept if you could have a beauty bar where people could come up and actually try products, and talk, and maybe even have a little mini class.
Then enter Michelle McCoy and Nanette Robinson, and they start to take your vision in terms of what you wanted the space to look like and transform it into where we are now.
I wanted this to feel like you're coming into a place where you could have a medical treatment and feel safe. It's being done safely. It's being done with the highest quality standards that you would get in a medical setting.
Right, with a licensed board certified dermatologist.
Right. There are some treatments where you can come right in, and some treatments where you actually need to be seen by a medical provider first to get clearance to have the treatment. We go through actually a medical chart when we see you.
Right.
And so they will go through your drug allergies, your medical history. It's an actual medical, visit.
Right.
There's a consult, and then after that, when you're consulting, you tell them, this is what bothers me, this is what I'd like to improve. They go over what different options you have for that, and then of course you talk about what fits your budget, what fits your time frame. So like if you have an important event, a wedding in 3 months, if it's something like laser treatment, we usually do require you to have some dermatologist in the area, and it's not always from Mooresville Dermatology Center. We have other derm providers who refer to us.
Okay.
So they'll send their patient here for like red spots, broken blood vessels, brown spots. So we know that if you've been seen by a dermatologist and they've told you, yes, that's a benign lesion, you can go get it lasered.
Right.
You're good.
Yes.
What we don't want is for patients to come without having had that skin check and just assume something's benign and get it lasered. So we do have a kind of a protocol about that,
Yes.
and we're a little bit different from a regular spa in that sense. And that's just for your health,
Right.
and safety.
Right, which I think is
Yeah.
crucial.
Yeah.
I think that's, again, what separates you guys from a regular spa or even a med spa, is that
Yes.
you guys really take the time to make sure that everything you're doing is going to be safe for you and your skin and your body, which is great.
And I'll never forget, I was doing a filler on a patient one time on their lips, and I'm like, oh, how long's that little spot on your cheek been there? And it turned out to be a skin cancer. So if you're having your treatments done with a dermatologist, board certified dermatologist office, you know, you have that extra level of like people who really know what they're doing when it comes to your skin.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So to create this place where, you know, you walk through the door and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
it's, you know, these people are going to take great care of me. These are medical professionals. We are not at a spa. We are at an aesthetic center, and they have created this environment where I feel calm and valued, and I'm going to be well taken care of. It really, I mean, it's got to make a huge difference to your patients.
We feel when we walk in the door every day, we're like, wow, we get to work here.
It's awesome.
It's awesome.
So Dr. Simon, tell us, I know, or I've heard that you guys do various campaigns throughout the year where you give back to the local community. So tell me a little bit more about that.
We're very devoted to just being a part of our community and not just serving our patients with good medical care, but also actually being part of giving back to the community. So twice a year, we do a promotion with Eterna, and we involve Mooresville Dermatology Center and all the staff as well. And we find some way for the patients to bring in something that we will be giving to the community, and then in exchange for bringing that in, we give them, you know, certain services. I mean, last year we did a really wonderful thing where patients brought in disposable hospital bag, like something you would take with you, and it had like a little deodorant and shampoo and comb.
Yes.
And we gave those things to Hospice House and some of the local homeless shelters. This coming next 3 months is going to be some gift cards specifically donated to a local elementary school in Troutman, where there are some families who need help with the holidays, and they're going to be either a grocery card or like a Walmart card.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think that that's just such a great way. Everybody wins in this
Yeah,
scenario.
everybody wins. It's wonderful.
I love it. Tell everybody watching where they can find you guys online, or how they would go about, you know, kind of getting connected with you.
So best way to get connected and to kind of find out everything we do in depth is to go to the website. We have a Facebook and Instagram accounts, and then Michelle has been dabbling a little bit in TikTok, which is a little, and Letitia, a little fun because they'll do like a little video of like a treatment that they're doing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's kind of fun. You can see it in live action. And then calling the office, which you can get the number off the website, is the best way to make an appointment.
Well, I so much appreciate you taking the time out of your super busy schedule to sit with us in this beautiful space and tell us a little bit more about this side of your practice. It's been a pleasure, and I certainly recommend that anybody come to you for all of their aesthetics needs.
Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it, and we love to be helping and serving the Lake Norman community. It's like our dream job every day.
It shows.
Yeah.